Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be doing that damage reflecting foes challenge. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to try to do it on my main account right now. Don't forget, tomorrow is the free draw. Every 5th of the month, we get a free draw. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So tomorrow's the 15th. Don't forget to log in and do that free draw. I saw a couple of you guys missing it. So we're going to start off with a pet roll. Actually, I got to change that banner down there too. All right, banner looks good. Let's go in, do this pet roll. I think I'm going to do... if I'm not mistaken, I want to do my Sora and Riku medal here because I only got plus 500. If I get 2,000, that's going to be a pretty good medal for a long time when it comes to my speed slot for an AoE negative 60 ground medal. I wish I got arrow on it, but it can't have everything. Come on. Oh, the HP. I've been rolling this every single day, and I have gotten nothing out of that but that 500. I did get lucky twice on my free-to-play account and this account, so I can't really complain. But yeah, draw tomorrow, pet rolls. Now let's see what this is all about. Defeat guard armor, complete without having to continue, defeat one or more enemies. Alright, defeat one or more enemies. So I'm thinking the ringmaster is going to have the reflect. The number above the circus leader gets smaller with every hit. Once hits, okay, no. It does not try to lower your... nope, it doesn't say anything. So I'm guessing we can't bring in power medals. I'm going to use my fairy stars. Fairy stars, hey, look at that. It doesn't have any power medals on it. And I'll bring in Jolly Saints speed medal. All right, so that setup was complete garbage. I had to change it right away. So I do have Kyrie here. I have Hades for the rest of the buffs, and then everything else pretty much takes care of itself. Since I can't use power medals, I brought in a copycat medal to copy a speed medal. Even though she is power herself, she doesn't count as a power attack because she's going to copy a speed attack. And then Fred slot, more speed medals. So I try to go in with my best setup for this one. I'm going to create another one with you guys live so you guys kind of get an understanding of what I go through when I make Keyblade setups. But I think once we have one of each setup, we should be fine for this fight. So let's see if we can take down this guy. Do we have anything with 250% increase? That is the only downfall. I don't have anything with 250% increase like Master Xehanort. You've got... Actually, no. Sora and Riku. Sorry, Sora and Riku. Yep, 250% increase. Okay, so if I do go crazy... Ooh. Was it supposed to activate that? But hey, we're at 198,000, only first turn, and we have 3 turns with second chance. So this isn't terrible, since we can probably even tank it. I wonder if you can actually tank these guys. Level 4,000 guard armor? Probably. I think we've tanked guard armors before in the past. So if you guys want to try to tank it, when I mean my tanking, bring all your defenses up and lower the enemy's attack, including attribute. So the ringmaster should have... Yeah, there it is. It reflects power metal, so I can just go auto battle on this fully. So if this doesn't go increase into levels, this shouldn't be too difficult. I don't even know if the rewards are even worth it, to tell you the truth. Like, what are we getting for this? I didn't even look. Haha, my supernova. Terra just leveled up a little bit. We're getting Chippendales, Moogles, Huey-Doos, and Louis. Ooh. As someone who's got VIP on this, when Chippendales was farmable, it is still farmable. I don't need the Chippendales, so this is probably just a waste of time. Okay, that one is a speed medal, so we can't use any speed medals. Let's go create... At least we can use Kyrie and Shion now, but we can't use any speed medals. So take that out. Take that out. Let's drop something in the end here to do with power. None of these have ground on it. You do have ground. Actually, what am I doing? That's going to go there. This is going to go here. Here we go. Sephiroth in the pet slot. And dun dun dun. Can't use speed medals. That's the only thing we can't use, speed medals. So let's go imitation. On their imitation tab, there should be... Here we go. He'll copy Aqua. Do I have a forward copy one? I got a lead. Did I even work on my lead in my main account? No. It's got Ariel at least, but no. I only worked on it in my free-to-play account. Alright, so then that should be good enough. Let's go in with that setup and see what happens. So, no speed medals. It works pretty good when you use the triple color Keyblades. Like I said before, using those mono Keyblades, just one of each, kind of just doesn't work out too good. Because... the sub-slots are just way too low to actually do any significant damage, so it's just kind of a big skip for me every single time. Does he not have 250%? He's a Supernova Plus. Oh, they didn't give him 250%. I knew that already, but I just forgot. Oh well. I don't think we're going to do Supernovas with 3 turns and this many good medals. Like I said, if you bring your best Keyblade, it works, but you still need the medal. So it's going to be kind of difficult for newer players. Unless you pulled on all the recent banners, like the duel with Roxas, the Sora Riku. If you got yourself one of the new medals in that triple banners, anything KR20, Master Xehanort, so on, so on. I do recommend the Fairy Stars for now. Okay, yeah, he reflects speed, so that's pretty straightforward. Nothing too bad so far, guys. Nothing too bad so far. I'm going to go build a magic setup now. No, not a magic setup. A non-magic setup. Because we can't use magic medals. So I can't use the Hades and I can't use the Aqua. But I can use everything else at the end of it, which is usually the most powerful part of my Fairy Stars. is the speed slot and the power slots, because they also have higher multipliers compared to the beginning ones. So let's go to Keyblade slot number 3. Let's get rid of... We just can't use magic, so this doesn't be here, this doesn't have to be here. Let's take that out, and let's build this from scratch. So no magic medals, but I can bring in a magic copycat medal. Do I got a good magic copycat medal? Let me see. Magic, upright magic. Nominee, I think, has ground. Yeah, even though she's a tier 5, she still has ground on her, so that should help out with the low amount of strength she has. This nominee does have no traits. Not that big of a difference. I've got Vanitas galore. Okay, so that works out fine. Let's switch this up to our buffer. We'll bring in Kairi. Or we'll bring in Shion. No, Kairi should be fine. No, Shion, because I'm going to use a dual wield Roxas over here. So that should work out, and then it doesn't really matter what happens in the other slot. So this will go here, this will go here, my dual Roxas will go right here, and the second slot, I think we might be able to keep it blank because nothing's really happening. If anything, we'll just stick in something like... No, we can't put in Hades. I was going to like, Hades fits there, no problem at all, guys. Of course Hades fits there. What do you expect? Let's bring in something that just has another 250% on it. There you go, that should be good for now. Since it seems like it's single targets, we don't have to really worry about that too much. We'll bring in money. We'll bring in medals that hit one target only. So, boom, boom, boom. No magic medals, right? I'm not blind? Okay, let's go in for the third one. Oh no, I went straight for this guy. I was supposed to go get the guard armor. I keep forgetting. The guard armor. There's 8 quests of this. What are they going to do to spice this up? There's 8 of them. Like... Damn, I'm so happy there's ×3 speed, so we don't have to actually sit through all of this. Does this do extra damage? 79 million per hit. Not bad at all. Not 171 because it's not a tier 7, 8, or 9, but it's a tier 5 doing 79 per hit. Not bad. So that brings us down. Oh yeah, this guy stayed exactly the same. Level 4,000. I don't know if they're going to increase it. If they increase it from level 4,000 higher and you have to use like specific medals, like only power medals or speed, that's going to be very difficult to take down the guard armor. That big 1 damage. No, the reason I brought in Sora Riku is so I can activate his 250%, but by the looks of this guy's HP and his defenses, it's not too bad, so I don't have to worry about that. And then this guy's completely alone, and I have no magic medals. He's gone. He's only got 82,000. Like, this nominee probably can take all half of that, yeah. And there we go. Okay. Pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. I was kind of worried thinking about this. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be kind of difficult. Like, it should be difficult for anyone that's newer to the game if you didn't pull quite a bit. Like during those mercy pulls and those 1 out of 5 medals, or 1 out of 5. It probably will get that bad eventually. But 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4. Ringmaster, but it says defeat 3 or more enemies. Right? That's the difference there. Okay, so back to our first setup, which has no power medals. And we'll take away that and use Jolly Saints. So for the friend medals, if you guys are wondering, I'm using medals. Oh. That's a total of 4 enemies though. So what do I have in my setup? I have magic on my setup. I've got... I've got no power on my setup, so... Let's hit this guy. We should be able to hit this guy. If we hit the magic one, we're definitely going to die there. So let's not hit the magic one. That counts as 1 enemy. This counts as a second one. We'll just use one of these regardless. Just get that 250% boost in there. And we'll skip the guy in the bottom because 1, 2, 3. It doesn't say... defeat all enemies. It just says defeat 3 or more. So, I'm going to skip that wizard down there. Screw that. Wait, it was a wizard, right? I think it was. Yeah, that's not happening. You go in there, even if I tap my medals, I'm going to end up dying anyways. Let's just crack these so we don't have to take another turn. There we go. Alright. Cool. Quest 4, all done. At least I hope so. Ooh. I almost slipped it. Oh, that would have been bad. There we go. Come on, give me all 3 of them. Yeah, so if I'm right, you guys can just skip whatever one you have on your setup there. Defeat, complete, defeat 3 or more. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so is that going to be the trick for every single one? And they might switch up the enemies on the bottom there? I guess that's a little bit of a spice up. So, power into power. So bring the same setup, but... Okay, well, let's find out what's going on here. What does it say? Defeat 2 or more enemies. And defeat the guard armor. So he has 2. Oh, he's got an extra target in him. Oh, and you're still level 4,000? Okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. Excuse me. So he has two. Oh, he probably has another reflect enemy with him. Oh, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge then. I wonder if the 8th quest is going to have like all 3 of them. If the 8th quest or the last 2 quests or last 3 quests has all 8 of them, all 3 of them, that's going to be kind of difficult. Because then we have to bring in single attacking medals to take down 1 at least. We'll have to see. Let's go into this and see what happens. What does he got with them? He's got the speed one. Do I have any speed medals? My carry's a speed medal. She's not guilted, so don't do 1 damage, and that shouldn't kill me. Okay, I took 1 damage. That's fine. So I'm going to use my TVA medal to attack the Ringmaster if it goes that far. So I got to have my setup in a way that the medals don't kill me right away. And if I do have to use like a speed medal, like that guy up there was speed. If my pet slot was a speed medal or power medal, that doesn't really matter because that's the end of my keyblade. So these guys have very low HP, so you can still use a speed, power, or magic medal for the Ringmaster boss, it seems like, because it's going to one-shot them, and if it doesn't, you have second chance and HP recovery. So here's another power one. Oh, it doesn't even give you the hint anymore. You got to go in there and find out what's going on. He's got 2 enemies on him again. I guess he has... Oh shit, he probably has magic. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, we activate this, that's fine. But now I gotta tap over here because this is AoE, this is AoE, AoE. And then I'll use my TVA to take down the magic one. That way when it comes around again, I can activate my Hades and everything. Like, I probably can do it without. Like, this should kill both of them. But I mean, like, if you really have to, bring in those single target medals. So yeah, there we go. But I gotta go kill the guard armor. So I'm gonna let this one reset because I think the guard armor might be exactly the same. Don't want you guys to watch nothing. Yeah, okay. So we're okay. All you gotta do is like kind of like aim at the ones you have. So you can still bring that multi-keyblade. Just make sure that it all has single target, and if it doesn't, skip the ones that are not single target. So we'll go back to that one in a second. This is for speed, so we can't bring in our buffer. Ooh, where am I going? Let's bring in the one with no speed. This one. We have no single target though if we have to deal with something. There is no single target if we have to deal with something. So let's be a little careful here. Let's kill this guy first. I might want to save my supernovas as well for the last part there. We'll save all the supernovas. I think this is a good enough setup to take down the level 4000. Let's see. 319. Oh no, our gauges. Oh no, our gauges. Too many TVA medals, man. It's because I've got that copycat medal copying Aqua, which takes up a bunch more. I got to be careful with that. Okay, we're not going to use Aqua's extra attack. We'll skip that. Dual Roxas takes 3, but it's not terrible. No, that's what I didn't want. Oh, that took all of it. That took all of it. So we got no magic medals activation. Got you. So I'm going to tap over here. Going to tap over here. Tap over here. Dual Roxas should be fine because there's no power. That counts as a magic medal. Oh shit, I tapped the wrong one. I tapped the wrong one. You know what? Let's activate... Yeah, let's activate... We can activate power. So that's 260% guilt. Plus a little bit of damage. You can hit him. Gotta hit him. I can activate Dual Roxas again. Beautiful. There we go. Cool. Alright. I screwed up for a second. So with my copy medal, it was speed, and I tapped on the speed enemy that deflects the speed. That was a stupid move. Yeah, there's literally nothing in this quest. So if you guys can't even complete this, you're missing out on experience medals. And Huey, Dewey's, and Louie. Just go do some raid bosses and you guys are good from there. Okay, number 8. Complete without having to continue. Defeat 3 or more enemies. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to have 3 of them on him. He's power though, and my Kari is fully gilded, so she's going to do some damage. So is she on. So we'll bring in this setup. We've got the single target and copying the single target. And we'll bring in a single target as well. So there's no power, so the Ringmaster won't be activated. Let's go see if the guard armor is still level 4000. Good. Good. Guard armor is still level 4000. Is this single target? This is AoE, AoE, AoE. You're a single target. Okay, so I can use you for the other one, which is good. So I'm going to save those for the last group right there, the 3. So that's pretty interesting. If the last one's going to have all 3 of them, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. But with TVA there, or any medal that you have is single target damage, this is where it's going to come in and shine for sure. There's definitely some other strategies I'm probably not thinking of right now, but with my current setup, this is what I'm coming up with. So, I like this. I like this. It's not too difficult. The enemies aren't all like level 5,000 and you have to go through all these deflects. No, that would have been like shit. But this is not fully guilted. I can't activate the Hades because he's not a single target. AoE, 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 except for those three. Okay, so we're going to lose the first turn here. Still can't use this. Like, you can use the metal to finish him off because then you have another turn. But you rather take down one attribute first. You could probably do all 3 turns, to tell you the truth. I could probably... Now that I'm looking at it, I can probably do this. Like, here we go. So, there's a speed enemy there. It's going to kill me if I activate this. But, if I can do that 3 turns in a row, it should kill them. So, here we go, buff. Let's just say that your best metal is in the end there. Because I also have second chance. Oh, shit. I kind of screwed up. We're going to hit here. We're going to hit here. Hit here. We can't hit that. We got to hit this one because of the power. Your speed, I got to go back up over here. And even though that's speed, as long as I kill it in this shot, like both of them, it doesn't really matter. So if you can do 3 turns and your best metal's on the last slot, as long as you kill the guard armor, you can finish these guys off pretty quickly. So yeah, that's not too bad. There's ways around it. There's definitely ways around it. Even if my setup was only just like that naked setup with my buffer and that one powerful metal on the pet slot, I can take that out, but you need to take down the guard armor for the other reward and complete the quest. So it's a little bit tricky there. The only thing is, if you're really desperate, complete without having to continue is only worth Huey, Dewey's Lose if you really want Chippendales, but I don't recommend spending jewels at all in this quest. So this is the one with no power. Okay, let's go in. Same thing, guard armor, and that should be the rest of the quest. So that's it, guys. That is the reflect. I can see the difficulty here for sure. Level 4,000 enemies are still no joke if your keyblades aren't too high on the sub slots and being level 35 and all that. Definitely negative 60s help here, but it's not necessary on level 4,000. If your metal strength is high enough, like KR20 has a lot of general strength. As long as your metals have a lot of general strength and your keyblade slots are decent, you don't need negative 60 grounds to do damage to these guys. Obviously it helps, but even with this overpowered setup I have, I'm only beating this guy in 2 turns. And that's without activating supernova abilities, which you guys should have plenty of. So that's the guard armor. So this is possible. This is definitely possible. Who is that? Magic? So here's my point. Here's my point. So I'm just going to activate Aqua. Even though Aqua kills me, come back to this turn, tap again. And if you don't forget, if you do get killed and you have a buffer that doesn't do overwrite, every time you get killed before it's the enemy's turn, your buffs stay on and their debuffs stay on. So you can stack those buffs and debuffs as well. But again, skip that, go to Aqua. That's the second hit. Get killed, a second chance comes back. And then you do it again, but you got to make sure whatever you do, if this activates, it kills them. But I don't want to take the chance right now because it's not on my pet slot. It's on a 5.9. Neither of these are actual speed, so this is fine. And I'll just let the rest of the auto battle. But yeah, that's the point I was making. Like, buff, use your one best attacker, die, come back with the HP recovery, buff, best attacker, and then you come back with second chance, and then hopefully on that third hit, you take it out. So if you guys can pull that off, you can also do that. So there you go. That's the whole event, guys. If you need any more, any like setups, tips, hopefully some people leave their setups down below or their extra tricks that they did, their setups. But that is pretty much it. I got to complete my dailies today. So don't forget, tomorrow, free draw. I'll be doing the video for that to remind you guys. And then we also got... Actually, do we have anything coming up? I don't know if we have anything coming up that's too special this week. No, we got the high score challenge that's going to be ending soon. So go make sure you guys are doing that. A high score challenge in 4 days. Oh, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. So just leave your setups down below to help with the community. If anything, I have a Discord link down in the description. There's a cook strategy section if you guys want to talk about different strategies to help you out beat this. This one's doable. The attribute battle challenge is a totally different story. That is pure raw power and high keyblade levels to pull that off. Besides that, just walk away from that. So hopefully something here helped you guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.